Hey, what's up, church? Pastor Gary coming at you with today's reading. Today we are reading from 1 Timothy chapter 2. And right at the beginning, he tells us that we need to pray. Verse 1 says, I urge you then, first of all, that petitions, prayers, intercessions, and thanksgivings be made for all people. And we need to remember to pray. We need to pray for all people, all kinds of prayers. And then the next verse says, pray for kings and all those in authority. We need to pray for our leaders. We need to pray for our government. We need to pray for those who are in authority as they make decisions. We need to pray that they make godly decisions. We need to pray that God moves in the lives of those who are in our government. And just pray that God would move and help them in their decision making. It's easy to be critical. It's easy to find fault. But we need to pray. We need to pray for them. And so 1 Timothy is reminding us that we need to pray. And in verse 8, I love verse 8. It says, therefore, I want men everywhere to pray. So there's that emphasis again to pray. And then he says, lifting up holy hands without anger or disputing. And when we lift up holy hands, we are worshiping God. We're praising God. It's like when we're at church, we often raise our hands to sing. And, when I think about raising hands, I think about in school, when you know the answer, what do? You raise your hand, right? Call on me, teacher. I know the answer. We know the answer. And so when we lift up hands, we're saying we know who the answer is. And then another thing, when it comes to raising hands, I think about surrender. You're kind of defenseless when you just raise up your hands. And, if someone comes up to you in the middle of the night, you're in a dark alley and they, put a gun in you and they're going to rob you, what do? You lift up your hands, right? Okay, I give up. It's kind of the same thing with God. We give up. We lift up our hands, worshiping him, giving up all to him, and letting those around us know that we know the answer. And he's the answer. So I hope today you spend some time in prayer. Pray for people. Pray for our church. Pray for those who need prayer. Pray for our government leaders. And let's also worship the Lord together, lifting up holy hands. I hope you have a great day.